So we are on our way to a grocery store here in the UK. We are heading to a place called Tesco's. The first thing you'll notice when we get to our Tesco's is that it has excellent parking. They also have great priority parking spots, parent and child parking spots. Oh, it's a Tesco Extra, which means that it has clothing and electronics, and it makes it quite a department store in combination with groceries. And in America, the only thing similar to that, I would say, is a Walmart supercenter, where they have electronics and clothing and everything, as well as groceries. Hi!
This is the Postmodern family.
We make 3 videos a week, so please hit that subscribe button and you'll get to hear or watch more information on Americans living in the UK.
We're going to talk about the differences between the UK and the US from the perspective of grocery stores.
There are 2 main grocery stores, I would say, and that's Tesco's and Sainsbury's.
That's for the lower middle class.
No, that's for everybody.
No.
The lower middle class
really.
would be like Aldi's, Icelandic,
No, that's lower class.
Lidl, which is where we shop for real. Is it offensive to say different classes here?
No, not really.
And then some people also get their food from Marks and Spencer or John Lewis, and those are kind of like department stores, like clothing and all that, and they also have a grocery section. So what I have in front of us, delicious. We don't normally eat English muffins.
I prefer crumpets though. 100%,
I love
10,000 times better.
We got them because we're gonna try Marmite for the first time.
Hey,
for you guys.
just
So hold this
for
plate.
you.
It's called yeast extract spread, fortified with B vitamins. Contains barley, wheat, oats, rye. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
And we figured since it's in the jams and spread section that we would put it on an English muffin. Put it up on here. Whoa, this is like honey. All right, are you gonna go first? I'll feed you.
Okay. I like it.
What do you, really?
Mhm.
Is it sweet?
It's like soy sauce, kind of.
It is so salty. What do people eat this with? I don't like it.
That's good with butter.
Butter is good with butter.
Let's start at the beginning with the parking lot, or as they call it here, the car park.
What's great about it is that it has a lot of child and parent parking spaces.
These are spaces you don't need special tags or special stickers or anything. You just come in a car that has a kid in it, and that's it.
And then when you get into the store, it looks like a normal supermarket.
Well, the layout isn't like the U.S., where in the U.S., as soon as you enter a grocery store, you usually spill it into the produce section. That's the first thing you see.
That's true.
It's the most alluring, fresh fruit, fresh food. But here is you go into like the magazine and flour section.
And the pre-made food, pre-made sandwiches and drinks, soft drinks, crisps, so people can quickly go in and out, I guess, to get their lunch or their dinner.
Now the shopping cart is different than the US. So in the US, it's like a car where only the front 2 wheels can turn left and right. In the UK, the shopping carts, all wheels can turn 360 degrees. So you can spin the car around on a point.
Yeah, I hate it. I find it really difficult to turn, especially.
Yeah, you have to put your body to the side and push the car as you turn it.
Yeah.
Instead of the back tires providing the resistance in the turn.
And here they call it a trolley, not a shopping cart. So that's in case you were wondering.
Like a San Francisco trolley. Another big difference is that this is not just a grocery store. It's kind of like a Target or a Walmart, that you have consumer electronics, clothing, all. It's like a, what do you call it? Retail? Like a big
department store.
Department store. And there's a cafe where you can get an English breakfast in the morning, and
They serve food all day.
Yeah. Whereas in the U.S., I think it's like the produce is on one end of the grocery store, like either the far left or the far right. Here it's in the middle. It's dead in the center. And the meats in the U.S. are usually in the back, where the butcher area is all the way the back row. Here it's like a regular aisle. In aisles.
We saw, these are things that are unique to the UK.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
I should do that with my choir.
Okay.
Marmite, which we just ate for you. Brown sauce.
Brown sauce is awesome on a bacon sandwich.
The American section, because clearly this is not America, so it's in the world food section. And in there we saw Pop-Tarts, mac and cheese,
Arizona tea, Snapple, Oreos, peanut butter Oreos, marshmallows.
Nerds. Yeah, some good stuff.
Pancakes. Aunt Jemima was here too.
And then the eggs are not refrigerated here.
Shocker to the Americans. We're used to refrigerated eggs.
The deodorant, when we first got here,
it's not a roll-on deodorant. It's mainly spray.
You don't roll it on. It's like Axe,
and they have an equivalent Axe.
Bacon here is very different.
It's better, superior.
No,
far superior.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Bacon in America I like because it has more fat.
Because it tastes like hard crackers.
I like it because it's crispy. Yeah. Here the bacon is back bacon, and
it's got fat on it.
It's got fat on it, but it's got a big piece of meat in the middle that I don't like. There is no half and half here, or creamer, coffee creamer.
Sad.
Yeah.
Very sad.
So
what's the favorite one that we have? I kept trying to remember. It's like a chocolatey. I can't remember.
The Bailey's.
Bailey's Irish cream coffee.
Coffee creamer in America.
Missed that.
Yeah. But here, the closest thing you can get is single cream.
Or double cream.
Double cream is too thick. So what you do is mix whole milk and single cream, and that's probably the closest you can get to coffee creamer. Biscuits, there's a whole aisle.
They're not like what you think, Americans. They're not like KFC biscuits. These are words for cookies.
Yeah, but they're not delicious like chocolate chip cookies. They're like dry shortbread kind of cookies.
They don't have those in the U.S.
You remember the blue one?
The blue one that people put sewing kit in?
Yeah. And buttons.
Yeah. Buttons.
Buttons.
Come on.
Buttons. I've adapted.
No, but you have to talk about digestives.
Yes.
So there's this brand of cookie, which I love.
It's the most popular
It's like
here.
a regular cookie, but has a layer of chocolate on top.
Yeah, it's circular.
And they're called digestives. So when I first saw them, I thought, oh, I've heard of chocolate flavored laxatives. So that's what this must be, but no, everyone's having them.
Yeah,
so at first I thought maybe everyone has digestive problems. I don't know. But no, they're really delicious cookies. I don't know why they call them digestive, but they need a rebrand.
Click and collect. So there are so many different checkout options.
Yes. So in the US, what options do you have? You have the regular checkout, and then you have the self-checkout. There's no one to help you bag though, or take the groceries out.
No. And you have to pay for the bags here. They're 5p.
Yes, to save the planet.
So most everyone now has adopted or adapted to it, and they bring their own reusable
Conformed,
bags.
more like.
Yes. The kind of checkout that we like to use, which I really appreciate, scan as you shop. And so we get a scanner, and then as you shop, you can scan your items and then bag them while you're shopping, so that at the end all you do is just scan the scanner, and that uploads all the things that you had scanned, and then you pay for it, so you don't have to actually physically take every item and scan that again or anything. Besides that, there's online ordering, which is called Click, and you can collect or you can have it delivered. And if you have it collected, it's free. There's no extra charge.
As long as you buy a minimum value of what? 40 pounds?
40 pounds.
So when we first lived here, we didn't have a car. We had groceries delivered for the first year and a half. It was great.
They even have same day click and collect.
Yes.
So collect means to pick up your groceries. Online, it'll tell you the cheapest product of that, you know, what you're looking for.
Yeah, and you don't have to suffer the consequences of going grocery shopping while you're hungry. In Florida, where I grew up, liquor is commonly sold in grocery stores, but in New York State, it's not. So, varies by state, but in the UK, liquor is allowed to be sold in the grocery store. So they have huge aisles of champagne, wine,
beer, hard liquor. The crisp flavors.
Yes.
So crisps here are chips. They're chips.
They're called chips.
They're called crisps.
No, yeah, they're called crisps.
We're getting confused. Yeah. Chips here are fries.
Look, what Americans call French fries, they're called chips here. Britishers call chips. What Americans call potato chips, Britishers call crisps.
The crisp flavors here are crazy. There are so many weird ones that we don't have in America. But roast chicken flavor.
Roast chicken, steaks.
Beef flavor.
Prawn.
Pickled and onion.
Yeah.
Dressings. They don't really do dressings here. Very few. Very, very limited stock.
So we're here in the area that we never shop in, really. Just so you get a sense of what we don't
Muffins.
eat. I don't know what I'm eating.
This is it. Here's a picture. This is how it comes. It's just cereal.
So we're here incognito.
Oh look, they have Pop-Tarts.
Trying to get away with
This isn't even the
filming.
American section. They have Pop-Tarts.
Oh yeah, they do. Good old friend. I wonder if Tony the Tiger is here though. That's great.
Oh, that's our cordial.
What's the difference?
Nobody drinks this straight.
Nobody drinks this straight?
That's wrong.
It's a squash, apparently. This is what I grew up on right here. Nesquik. Strawberry flavored. My favorite of all the crisps is this one. McCoy's cheddar and onion. Have to be very careful. There's so many people here. And they start wondering what you're doing. So, I see some coming. Let's put it away.
Just for babies.
I like the Tesco's here. I like the scan and shop. I like the click and collect. I like the delivery. And although initially when we first got here, it was a little bewildering when we were trying to look for detergent and a few things. They call it differently.
Yeah. So for example, courgettes,
rocket,
aubergines,
yeah.
Even things like trash bag, we would call a trash bag. They call it a bin bag. Rubbish
bag.
Yeah, so there are just so many different names for things.
Yeah, when we asked around, people were like, I don't know where that is. And they turn around and keep walking. Those are the people that work at the grocery store.
Yeah. Though the grocery store uniforms look really nice. They look nice.
Oh yeah,
clean.
so they have different uniforms for different functions. So there's the guy that's called the fruit and veg team, and he's wearing, you know, a jacket that says that.
Track jacket. It looks cool.
And then you had a manager who was like in a button shirt and slacks. So it was, it wasn't.
And some lady managers who have this really pretty did you get it? Like a ribbon scarf thingy, a red scarf. It's really pretty. It's kind of like airline style.
Oh, the guy working the fish, the raw fish, was wearing like a fedora hat.
I don't know if that's uniform though.
I got it on video.
Nice. So it's made out of hairnet material?
Yeah, it looked like hairnet material, like transparent netted material.
I didn't see this.
Yeah.
My overall impression is that I prefer it here because I don't like having so many options. I think the number of options you have in America is just overwhelming. And it takes you so much time to just calculate which one is the cheapest one of this one item.
Unless you know exactly what you want when you go into the grocery store to begin with.
Yes.
So if you like what you've heard, subscribe to our channel. We love making this content for you, and we thank you for your attention. Bye.
Bye!